Hey guys, welcome to another recap of Survivor Nicaragua. Last week, Jimmy T was voted off. Thank God, because I couldn't take that whining anymore. So with Espada, the ladies were pretty shocked that it was Jimmy T that was sent home and not Dan. As am I, but I mean, that whining can get pretty grating, I suppose. They'd rather keep around gimpy Dan than listen to Jimmy T. But Marty, he thinks he's in control right now. He's getting a little cocky, and you know what happens when you get cocky. Alright, at Flor, same thing happening. Naonka is really confident that she is on the A-list and she's controlling the tribe. Alright, so it's time for the challenge. They march in. Well, not really, but they come in. And it's the old drop your buffs. And yeah, they were all pretty shocked. Why is it that nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition? I mean, come on, this is Survivor. It's not like you shouldn't expect the unexpected. Right, big brother? It is CBS. Alright, so draw for captains. Captains are Brenda and Holly. It just so happens that one was on the older tribe, one was on the youngster tribe. So Brenda has to pick 3 oldies. She picks Jane, Jill, and Marty. And Holly has to pick 4 youngsters, and she picks Alina, Benry, Naonka, and Chase. Alright, so there's no more medallion of power. Put on your good-smelling buffs and get to the challenge. You're going to be playing for 2 chickens and 1 rooster. 2 people from each tribe. They're going to be playing high-speed plinko, basically. They're going to throw it up there. The other 2 people have to catch it. If they drop it, they're SOL. The round is over and the other team gets a point. So the first team to get to 3 points gets the chickens and the rooster. So it came down to a 2-2 tie, and Espada won it in the end. It was Marty who dropped the ball. I love that. He dropped the ball. Alright, so at Espada, when the youngsters show up, Tyrone tells everyone the rules, because the oldies had rules. And Holly is totally loving the new dynamic to the tribe because, let's face it, she got off on the wrong foot with her old tribe. She was pretty much hated in the beginning. Remember, she stole Dan's shoes and she made that poor alliance with the goat girl. And yeah, so she really feels like she can go far with the youngsters. At Flor, Fabio was pretty happy the way things turned out. He didn't say it in so many words, but I'm pretty sure he's happy that Naonka's gone. From his tribe, anyway. And Brenda tells everybody, yeah, we're pretty chill. We really don't have too many rules here, so whatever. It's all good. Marty, he makes a bold move. He tells everybody that he's got the idol. Was that really smart to do, Marty? We'll have to wait and find out. At Espada, Naonka was having a real tough time with the weather. They don't have the tarp and a good shelter like the youngster tribe at Flor, the former youngster tribe. She needed major freak-out control. She does not do good in the cold, rainy weather, especially since she didn't have other clothes. And she was wearing those ridiculous high-heeled clogs, platform clogs. So Chase has to calm her down and tell his rainbow story, which was very moving, about his adventure in a truck, and he looked in the rearview mirror and he saw a rainbow, and then he turned around, it wasn't there, it represented his dad. It was really nice. Alright, so it's time for the immunity challenge. 3 people from each tribe are strapped to a wheel. Right away, check please, I don't like this. They're spun around and they get dipped in this trough and they have to suck in some water and spit it into a tube to release a ball. So when the ball comes out, the remaining people have to use it to break tiles. The first one to break 5 tiles wins. Pretty straightforward. Espada was going slow because that was a good idea because you had to get the water in the tube. If you're like zipping by, how are you going to spit the water in there? So they had a little bit of a lead. But then it was tied, of course. And then Fabio broke the last tile and won for Flor. So Naonka is pretty sure that Espada is cursed because they got the pick of the litter, kids, and they still can't win. So she's the pick of the litter. Deluded. Alright, so it's chicken time. It's time to make a decision. We're going to keep these chickens for eggs, or are we going to eat them? Well, the general consensus was that they wanted to eat them, and Tyrone was pretty much the lone holdout that he did not want to kill the chicken. He wanted to keep getting the eggs, even though if it was just one a day. So he had nothing to do with the killing of the chicken. I think it was Chase that killed the chicken, which every season when an animal dies is horrifying, not just to me as a vegetarian. Even when I did eat meat, I don't want to see that. Even if they're just like showing people's reactions and stuff. Yeah. Alright, so Tyrone ended up eating more chicken than anyone else. Which is really funny because before they served the chicken, he was like, be conscious of your neighbor. So everybody got kind of pissed off with that. So at Tribal, Jeff asks, how's everybody getting along? Okay at first, but now, Tyrone's the boss. He was a little full of himself. He feels qualified that he's the boss. But now Alina says, it's turf wars. And Jeff's like, do tell. And, you know, she's like, well, at our tribe we did it this way. And now, you know, it's just not the same, Jeff. And Tyrone's like, yo, baby girl, I wasn't trying to lay down the law. I was just telling you how it was or whatever. So, big shocker, Naonka was divorced at 26. I'm not surprised. Her tribe supported her in the reign more than, I guess, her family during her divorce. What a support system. Telling rainbow stories and all. Alright, Benry, he totally plays stupid. Jeff is like, shouldn't you be wanting to say like, yay, Naonka, just get the hell out of here. And Benry was like, well, Jeff, I don't know what you mean. Come on, Benry. So Naonka was like, yeah, like these guys are all keeping it 100, which is Naonka speak for keeping it real. So it's time to vote. And Tyrone tried to keep it 100, but he got voted out by at least 5 votes. Next time, exciting. Dan may quit. Marty's a chess master, and I'm probably thinking he's a LARPer too. And another twist. Expect the unexpected, Survivor. Till next week, much love.